Gift because of victory.
Star blob.
Gift because of victory. Entertained gift.
Star blob.
Play game or gift.
Star blob.
Play game for gift.
Star.
Hello, gamers. Hello, sports fans.
Very Starbog Stream Incorporated.
Hello, doctors and surgeons of the Ster community. You guys are so smart. Jeez, man. I can't believe I'm only viewed by doctors. It's a lot of combined experience. Woo 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 wee woo woo woo. Don't even have my doctorate, only my master's? Get the fuck out of here.
Play game for gift.
Did you and Germa see Barbie? He did because I dressed up. You've been saving that line? Like, I've been sitting around thinking about Barbie. We did not see Barbie. There was no Barbie. One second. The infinite throat clearing. It never ends. Here it comes! Here it comes! Here it comes! Wait. Oh, there it is. Hey guys, what's going on? Oh, it's that train! What's going on, everybody? I still have a few things to do to get ready. Like, I should probably be someone who uses Twitter and tweets on Twitter that I'm, like, when Myriad stuff is starting.
To watch these nerds
So I have a suspicion. Excuse me, X's on X. Still getting used to the changes. I have a sneaking suspicion that one of our players has not installed map tool.
Myriad.
And we'll see how long it takes to do all that. Hopefully it's easier now. But it is still, unfortunately, like 10 steps. I don't know why I was talking about something else. I was gonna talk about something else, and then those were all the words that came out of my mouth that had nothing to do with what I was thinking about. What was I thinking about? Just one? We'll see.
Play game for gift.
Anyway, thanks everybody for showing up, Prime subbing, all that. I can't hear because I don't have my headphones on. Let me do tweet. Let me like pre-write the tweet, and we could talk about Vegas or Myriad or babies, where babies come from. I figured that out.
Gift for joy. Play game for gift.
Yo Ster, welcome back. While you were gone I installed Poe and I'm loving it. First ARPG experience.
Play game for gift.
Entire stream is babies.
Entire stream is babies. That's where they come from. They come from my stream. Zach, yes, Jeffrey, huge howler. Thank you, everyone. Getting philosophical. Explain. Where do I put this? I gotta also make sure I have my Discord open in case anyone messages me earlier, has any questions. Explain Vegas. Where does a story start? Typically from the beginning. The beginning. Where did it all really begin? I was born in New Jersey. But I recently went to New Vegas. Fallout New Vegas. Shit. How did
I'm gonna get pregnant.
What did I do? Well, I don't think we did anything on the first day. I was trying to start from the beginning. I don't think anything memorable or noteworthy happened on the first day because it's just a travel day. And even though it's a short flight from Austin to Vegas, it still feels like you lose an entire day. Well, especially coming back, because that's when the time zones go the bad way. Did you get to try out Project L? Me and Jeremy went to the Project L event that they had at EVO, which isn't EVO. It's different from EVO, so I didn't go to EVO. I did not go to EVO. I did not go to EVO. Like I said, I did not go to EVO. Project L thing was a side thing. We walked around for a second. We both tried these renamed blue drinks that I said tasted like Gushers. They kind of tasted like fruit roll-ups. That's really all that we did there. We saw a couple people playing it. We were gonna be on stream playing it, but I completely misunderstood the situation. And I think we just didn't do it. So I didn't play it at all. I just kind of saw the back of people's heads playing it and was like, that's enough. I don't really care. Back in the day, I used to be the kind of person to be mildly interested to go to like PAX East and check out that new game. And now I just like, I'll play it when I play it. It doesn't matter. I don't know. We just kind of went to go see it, like the event. And then I saw the event and we all saw the event and we were like, okay, cool. And that was mostly it. They totally kissed? We didn't kiss. You meet Hotashi? No. I was kind of hoping maybe I'd run into somebody that I know there. But I think I heard on Hotashi's stream that he didn't get there until like very late. And we were there probably like within like when it started. So proud of you for winning Project L Evo Grand Finals. Dude, thank you. Thank you for congratulating me for the event they didn't even have.
Play game for gift.
Gamer.
Play game for gift? Crabberson? What song are we on?
Entertained gift.
I hope you had a great
Sounded like it
vacation
got
time.
crazy. This is, I'm just chilling. Calm down.
Play game for gift.
Hold on.
Sir, you are looking so chunky today. How was your breakfast?
Thank you. I appreciate that. Means a lot. That means a lot. Some of that. How was my breakfast? What did I eat? I don't know. What did I eat? I had a Totino's pizza for breakfast. Probably not the best choice, but that's what I had for breakfast. It was a Totino's party pizza with 3 meat.
Take this.
It's basically like glue and cardboard, but I slow cooked chicken in the oven and that just took too long and I wanted to eat then and now, so I made it. But then a minute ago for lunch, I had hummus chicken naan bread situation. It was good. It wasn't a pizza. Oh, yes. Was that day 1? We watched Mad God.
Entertained
It did
gift.
set the tone. If you guys know what Mad God is, you know, and if you don't, I don't know how much detail I should go into. It's just a lot of like, I don't fucking know, dude. It's okay, imagine a Tool music video. Do you know those? But it's like an hour and 30 minutes of that. And it really doesn't have any, it like barely has continuity and it's all like stop motion monstrosities eating each other, which set the tone for the trip because Jerma did say he was going to eat me. And Ashley, both of us. He was going to put us in the non-existent basement, because I don't think there are basements in Vegas, and eat us. Did you see the Reddit shelf? Oh, I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? Yeah, I think so. Alex Jones? I don't know what button it is. It would take me too long. Like 10 seconds to figure out what it was. We ate pizza. We fucking went to the Evo thing. We saw a Cirque du Soleil event. That was cool because now that I've like, I saw a bunch of them when I was a younger lad. But when I was a younger lad, I didn't know what the human body was and how difficult shit is from having like worked out yourself. So that was also, I don't know, that was really good. I like it a lot. Oh yeah, Germa was poisoned from the blue drink. I'm just gonna assume it was the blue drink. I'm just gonna blame the blue drink because the blue drink was funny and it seemed like alien food made for aliens. And he was sick for like a day. And he was very paranoid that I don't want. Hold on, I'm gonna go to the other room. I don't want to get you guys sick. I don't want to like, I don't want to ruin like your trip or anything. Like how you guys are gonna. And nobody else got sick, at all. Oh, it's just him, just his frail, meek body. Allergic to blue. It tasted like blue, honestly. I beat Celeste. Never played Celeste before, but I mostly beat it because Ashley was playing it. Like, I started it, and I was like, I don't really care anymore. And then Ashley started playing it, and every time I watched Ashley play Celeste, I was like... I famously quote it, and Germa kept re-quoting me throughout the whole weekend. Is everyone bad at games? I just had to keep taking the controller and beating levels. Because it's just, it was hard to watch. So we ended up beating Celeste. I did one B-side map. Nice Gears of War shirt? Thanks. Thanks. Ashley. Struggle of a certified gamer? I don't know. I don't know that anything is like a profound story. It's just good food, good vibes, good vacation. Now I have to fill another hour and 20 minutes before players show up for Myriad. Ster, why did you tweet it about that? About what? About that. Oh, I don't know. Gamble away considerable assets. Moderate. Willy Wonka fucked me up, man. Fuck Willy Wonka. He's supposed to be my boy. I've been praising Willy Wonka for like 5 years, and we showed up. Well, I couldn't even find the old Wonka machine. I realized like an hour later that I was in the wrong casino. Where the old Wonka was. I thought I was in the place where I wasn't. In Wonka, there's like a new tall Wonka where it's just like super. I didn't get to do the original Wonka. He fucked me up. Yeah, Hotashi was at Evo, but I like was not really at the hotel. I didn't have a spectator pass. I didn't actually go to Evo. I went to Vegas while Evo was there. I kind of wish I don't know, we were pretty busy. I don't know, even if we had tickets to see finals, that I don't know that we would have gone. Wonka context? Willy Wonka fuck Ster? It's an old thing from back like early Overwatch, where there was an event in Vegas and me and Shore4 did the slot rotation and we pounded Wonka. We absolutely pounded new Wonka, old Wonka, and the Pompeii machine, and we were slamming. And it's been an important part of my life ever since then, and I went back now, and there was no new Wonka, and there was no old Wonka. There was only weird, new, tall Wonka. How many Wonka slot machines are there? Meet any non-Germa gamers? No. We went to this place called Mega Mart, which is like... I would describe it as a Tim and Eric museum. It's not Tim and Eric, but it's basically like... that pretty much explains it. Omega Mart? Omega Mart. Omega Mart. Apparently, one of the people like on the council of people who created Omega Mart is George R.R. Martin, which made a lot of sense as we were going through there, and they were talking about like there's all this like lore to like the Omega Mart, and it's like this deep, like you can go to these computers and like figure out all. I was like, oh, that's why Ice and Fire, like he's doing this kind of shit. That's why I'm never gonna get finished. But it was cool. Mega Mart is a mid. I liked it. It was neat. It's somewhat hard to explain and maybe not worth explaining.
Play game for
But it
gift.
is like a fake grocery store. It's like a fake grocery store. And it's like an art museum of weird, quirky Adult Swim type stuff. And like you can open the, like you go into the back of the grocery store and you open up the drinks in the freezers, and you can like walk into the freezer and there's this whole back area where it's like a giant, like the Omega Mart factory, and there's like a tie-in with like fucking aliens. There's all this weird shit everywhere, and there's a whole bunch of different things that you can do. The part that was cool was reminiscent of the game Control. It was like you had a weird, you like walked into a weird employee office space. You could go into the office rooms and they just had weird shit in them. Like the one Ashley liked, because unfortunately they were saying one of the other ones was closed and like wasn't open at the time, was like, it was just a completely black square room, and it would take photos of you and like do these big fucking like I've startled you. It was very startling. The room like flashbangs you over and over again, but when it flashbangs you, it puts a photo on the wall of everybody in the room, and the flashes like build up to like a techno beat, and it's really weird. And that's inside the fake grocery store. We did that. And played music. Yeah, it like built up to like flashing like techno, and you could see everyone, like it was all distorted on the walls of all their pictures and everything. Oh, I never tweeted the picture you sent me, Ashley, which is relevant. I'll probably do that like today or tomorrow. I had her send me something from there. Oh woo. We played the Simpsons arcade game together. My buttons were sticky. I don't know, my buttons were kind of sticky. Beat Ashley at basketball arcade game. Except for the first time that I did it, it cheated me. It cheated me. We don't talk about the first time. Because what does it give you, like a minute to shoot basketballs? And my score was 2. As in, I made 1 shot. But then my second one was 42. Kind of a big gap. It cheated because I shot one of the first balls that went in, and then it got stuck in the net.
24
So it was only
Starbucks.
rotating one ball back and forth, and I was just kept laughing and just missed every single shot after that. You get pictures taken with anyone? No. I think like 3 people took pictures with Jerma. I was gonna beat them up, but then I didn't. Like, I was gonna be like the bodyguard and just fucking sweep people's legs, but then I didn't. So. It's very forgiving of you. Yeah, I mean, I like to think that I'm a bit reasonable. No one wanted Ster pictures? True. True. Not even Ster wanted Ster pictures. I think we do have like one picture where we all went to go see some natures and all the big rocks and the big canyons and the big mountains. Vegas has a lot of mountains. It's got like a really intricate skybox. It's like not real. It's just kind of off in the distance, like a 2D art asset that just kind of moves around with wherever you're going. Kind of forgot we took that too. But I was like, I should put at least one thing on Twitter that while I'm gone, and I didn't do it. We ate good food. Best Friend is the name of the restaurant. That was a good food. Like that. Oh. I just got Ultimate Invasion Battle Pass codes for Overwatch. Cool. Please pay Paladins. Okay. I heard I need to at least look and see what the new character was. I'm all backed up on Overwatch. I wanted to wait until they had all of the cinematic thingies that they made and then go through them all and watch each one of them. Now like 4 of them are out. The pen. She looks like a Paladin's character. The last like 3 Overwatch characters look like Paladin's characters. I wish they actually were though, because then they would be good. I swear Lifeweaver came out 2 weeks ago. It really feels like that. It really does. Have any ice cream so good? I had some. I cut myself day 1 opening an ice cream box. So I am suing. I'm suing. Have you tired Baldur's Gate? I was gonna play Baldur's Gate with Moon, and Moon's not gonna play it for another month, which actually works really good for me because I was gonna say like I don't know if I can actually like do it because they're gonna be up till late at night, and I've got like Myriad shit, Path of Exiles next week, and Armored Core, and all this shit, and I was just, so we're not gonna play Baldur's Gate for a while, but it's still on the menu. I like that better too because it's the same where no one will want to actually watch a Baldur's Gate stream until they've beat it themselves because they don't want spoilers. Moon the wolf? Yeah, the wolf Moon. So I haven't like seen any gameplay. I haven't even seen the infamous bear fucking video. I have seen like the first 2 minutes of gameplay that they originally showed off, and that's about it. So in a month when Starfield comes out, man, like Starfield is gonna come out but not be able to open on anyone's computer for another year. So I'm not concerned about that. If it happens, it happens. At least it's on Game Pass. I gotta say, Game Pass wasn't looking too good at Jerma's house. All the talk that he does about Game Pass, he said the first time this has ever happened is like we sat down, he's like, oh, I'll pick any game on Game Pass. Just, I did it, and it was like, oh, the servers are busy. Please wait. Error. It just like didn't work for like the first 10 minutes. That's never happened before. Yeah, I'm sure. A little worried if Armored Core will be my type of game. That is a deep concern. What if it's not? What'll happen? What if it's not your type of game? That's fucked up. Overwatch is already at 44% on Steam, lol. That's not that funny. I don't think review bombing stuff is funny. But that's just me. What else? I worked on Myriad while I was there. Got this whole Myriad thing going on. I don't know what's up with that. I am, you know, of all the Myriad stuff, I am most excited that this is the version where players loading the map is fixed. So there should be no map loading issues, and if there are, I'll probably just like, I have a window here, I will jump out the window. But that shouldn't happen. But I haven't actually like tested it. Just been operating under the assumption. How high is the window? I'm on the 2nd floor. It's really not very high.
Gift. Because
Harmony Accord. Thank you. Are we getting a quick rundown of the last campaign? No. You don't need to know anything about the last campaign, especially because this one's going to intersect with that one a little bit, and giving a rundown would be giving spoilers to people who don't know. What are the chances everyone has map tools downloaded and set up right? The chances are 2 people out of 5 might. We'll see. Yeah, for like duration of this, duration of character creation, I think it's pretty streamlined now. That if people actually have map tool set up and there's not some like big issue where they can't connect, or like I didn't do this right, homie, and you have to do it with each person individually until we can move forward. Like if everyone actually has map tool set up, I think I could give like a 15-minute spiel, let them ask questions, and then like it could be done in like 40 minutes, an hour. It is a big if, but I'm optimistic. What? I wish it was a little bit easier to set up, because there are like a whole bunch. You have to like edit a config file, which I tried to make everything as easy as I possibly could to just give the config file and tell them where to put it, that kind of stuff. There's some steps that are kind of obnoxious that I wish I didn't have to make people do, but I kind of do. Because if it was just like click the installer, good job, then it wouldn't be a big deal. This be a long form campaign or a one shot? This is expected to be about 5 episodes. So relatively short. About half short. I'd say a campaign you normally expect at least 10. We're just trying to do a short one. Make sure everything's working for me. Concise, to the point, not long and drawn on. I just want to make sure everything goes smoothly. And then I can start thinking about bringing the old group back or other groups and that kind of stuff. Were you at FanFest? I don't even know what FanFest is. Well, I was not there. I am not a fan. I am not a fan. Does my camera have a dead pixel? That's your monitor, Buster. Gonna need to get that fixed. Gonna play Baldur's Gate. Maybe in a month with Moon Shore 4 and Vigor. Were you at Haterfest? Yes. The whole duration. I just sat there and screamed. That reminded me, I don't know why I got stuck on this the whole trip. Especially we were eating one night at dinner. I ate so much. And I forget, there was like some other joke along with it. I just kept like... I kept doing that like all weekend. Especially because it got even funnier because the first time I was doing it at dinner, we're in Vegas and we were in a casino and I was going like, I lost all my money. Apparently, Jerma said like the guy like sitting at a table behind me was like giving me like a weird look one of the times I was doing it. He could actually hear me, which I'm surprised because the music was so loud I couldn't hear people sitting at my own table. Yeah, it was like they had a DJ in the restaurant. I couldn't hear anybody, but this guy behind me is like, is he? Already stopped playing TF2. This is my first stream home after vacation. What do you want? I just got home and I am doing the obligation that was set in place like a month ago. God, he fucking quit, man. True. True.
Take this.
He lied about the TF2 shorts. I might have, honestly. I went to go edit one, and in my head, it was like, that would be a great video if I edited the short. That would be fantastic. And then I went to go actually make it and started setting it up. It's like, this is fucking stupid. I don't like anything about this. So maybe I lied. I don't know. First priority would be the basically video. It's also like obnoxious to cut an FPS game before vertical because you can't like see anything. Woohoo! My wife sneezed. God bless you. The basically video is real. The Hey Streamer played TF2. The Hey Streamer, where's Myriad? The Hey Streamer, you gonna play Baldur's Gate? There's just too many things. Something's gotta not happen. Something's gotta not happen. And I'm thinking of ending the world. That's what's gonna happen. Hold on, I got a message. Yeah, so I don't know. Do I throw players under the bus and we haven't even started already? Of like, like everyone be like, oh, like Moon's late. Like who's late? Who's gonna be the issue? Do I establish the culture of fear before we've even begun? Because there is one player who has not even clicked join on the Discord button. One second, I have to... Since some players assist time. Fine, no culture of fear. It works so well though. Why'd I vote no? Will the players be late? I was gonna say, hold on, what are those percentages? Is that like 90% yes? I can't see the percentage. You talk about the players for the people that don't know them. Would that be better to do when they get here?
Waiting for.
Probably not. Where's my list? I don't want to forget anyone. I'm gonna go in order of the title as well. I can't see my full title. We've got Selen, who is a VTuber with Niji Sanji. I don't know fucking anything about VTubers. I don't really know anything about her. So if I had more information, I'd give it. I don't know. She's been playing Apex lately with like in Twitch rival. She played with Shore4 and Dyrus and Nocturnal, I think. Dyrus is an OG League of Legends player, which probably would not appreciate being described as one anymore, because like me in Team Fortress 2, he really does other things. We used to play D&D together a long time ago. We played like in 2.5, I'll say 2.5 campaigns. So we've played D&D together before. Shore4, the Battle Bits guy. Yeah, Shore4, the Battle Bits guy. Was an Overwatch pro. Played in the last Myriad. We played D&D together extensively for a very long period of time. He's played in a lot of D&D. And that's him hitting the gritty in my chat. Oh, Nocturnal, I have never met. Don't know him yet. He is apparently an Apex Legends pro on XSET. That's all I know about him. And Gullibles is a VR chatter role player who, if you caught the VR chat streams that I did like one stream ever as Paprika, the robot. He was the squid guy that shot me in the face. He's also was Shore Forest roommate here in Austin. So like I've met him multiple times. And he actually proposed this group to me. I didn't have any intention of like running a game, but it was just like good timing. And Gullibles was like, hey, I've got these players. Can you run a game? And I said, okay.
Gift for
So
joy.
Star
we
nice,
are.
Star nice.
He's the guy. He proposed to me. He did propose to me. It's that easy. I don't know. Apparently there's a 100% success ratio so far of asking me to play D&D. The group, because no one else has asked. I'm sure if more people did, our percentage would drastically go down. Can I play? Well, I mean, people who are people who are streamers. I don't know you guys. That's not how it works. Just be a streamer. From what I hear from chat, it's really easy to be a streamer. So just do it. The percentage is dropping fast. Sure is. Dude, I want a game, dude. Kind of just want the hour to go by that people will show up for a period. Was your date with Germa? We talked about it mostly in the previous segment of this stream. I don't really know that I have more stories unless something like pops into my head from Vegas. It was just a good time. Log in. Dude. My favorite meal? Best Friends. It's a restaurant by, I think his name is Roy Choi, who I think is like, I think he's done like cooking shows before. So his name might mean something to someone. So it was Korean fusion. Like there was a like Korean short rib taco that was probably Ashley's favorite. It was really good. We got spicy pork, ton of rice, vegetables. Simple stuff, but it was exceptionally good. But you're saying you like to eat out your best friends. I like to eat out my best friends at Best Friends. It was good. Honestly, a lot of the things that I had on the trip were like, that's one of the best things I've ever eaten. We also went, I cannot remember the name of it, but it was like an authentic Mexican restaurant that people were swearing by. And it was like 3 or 4 of the things that I had were like, that's the best that I have ever had. Everything there was like exceptional. Fuck, dude.
Gift because entertaining.
One of them was a burger. I had a chicken sandwich at one place. It was really good too. No burger. Unless we count chicken sandwiches as burgers. What Mexican dishes did you have? It was like... I was gonna say, it feels weird to start by saying the word nacho. Authentic. What was like? I had nachos. It was like the best salsa I've ever had, the best guacamole I've ever had. I don't even usually like salsa. It was very good. And then I had a carnitas quesadilla. which was also like one of the best things I've ever eaten. Tried a bite of whatever German was having. I can't remember what it was, but I also remember being like, damn, that is also very good. I don't know. It was all good.
New campaign started.
What was the worst meal? There is definitively the final meal. I was upset. It was in Area 15, which is where the Omega Mart is. I ordered, it was like, oh, on the menu, smoked for 16 hours brisket. I was like, there's no way you can fuck up something that you've smoked for 16 hours. Like, that just automatically makes it good. And it was so bad. It was absolute, like, just, it wasn't even warm. It was like room temperature, kind of cold. Like, how do you smoke this for 16 hours, give it to me, and it's like not warm? I don't know what they did. It came with cornbread. I didn't taste like corn. I don't know what it tasted like. It was fucking weird. Was not great. Microwaved brisket? I mean, it might have well have been. Who knows?
Play game for gift.
It's Ster style.
I gave you someone's canceled order. It also looked like they did actually put like spices on it. Like, you could see there was a strip of like red spice, but it was like thrown on it afterwards. Like, it obviously wasn't cooked with it on it. It was just kind of like, just throw some shit on it. I don't know. I don't know what it was because I couldn't taste anything. It didn't taste like anything. And you know, that's a huge downer. I think that really, like, it was an A+ trip. But that last meal, oh man, maybe might go down to an A. Dry rub? It kind of did look like dry rub. But like, it was thrown on it, but right before it was served to me. It was not rubbed, but it was dry. I don't know, man. I don't know. There was a pretzel on the table. That was, I can't argue with a big pretzel, I guess. So I mostly just ate that instead. What a dry rub is? You're a dry rub. I thought you were supposed to put dry rub on it like before you smoke it. Am I the crazy one? Yes? Okay, yeah, that's what okay. You're making me doubt myself. Making me freak out. It was smoked for 16 hours, but you got there hour 18. Shit. Maybe. It was kind of a slow day there. Apparently, usually that area is like really packed, but I think we went on like it was like Monday early afternoon. So by the time we were eating, it was like 6 p.m. dinnerish time. But I think I just got a Monday brisket. Was it hot? No. No. Why no one was there? No, it was inside this place called Area 15, which is Area 51 backwards, you get it? And which is like a whole big zoomer trap. That's where they trick all the zoomers to go, and I think they lock them in there to try and like make sure they don't go anywhere else. It's got a barcade, got all of, like, the whole place is like blue lighted with like techno, you know, the Area 51 alien vibes. And it's like a whole like mini self-contained mall, I'll say. Fonkin sheet? Dude, they were playing the I'm Losing It song I would play sometimes when I came in there, and I appreciated that. Could go in there and buy your Pocky. Were the Lady Gaga suits cool? They sure were. They sure were. I got 40 minutes, man.
Play game for
In the light closet?
Star hype.
Yeah, the Mega Mall. You watch the Overwatch stuff? I didn't. I could do that, or we could hop on Pop. The last player has joined. See, I didn't have to, you know, say anything. I didn't have to be a psycho. Hold up, I gotta. Do Discord permission stuff. Okay. Still have to show up on time. I'm a believer. I'm a believer that this is going to be a short campaign. Everybody's going to show up on time. Everybody's going to have a fantastic time. They're all going to end session and campaign. The campaign's going to be over and they're going to be like, man, I wish I could play Myriad every moment of my life. That was the best thing that ever happened. And I showed up on time for every single session. Absolute feast. Except we're probably going to miss one session because O Nocturnal has to go on like a major trip and I don't know if he can do it because he's doing tournaments and stuff. But besides that one hiccup that is inevitable and I'm pretty sure is going to happen and I might not be able to reschedule around, everybody is just going to be immaculately on time, super hyped, and not going to kill themselves in game. Or real life. Nobody will be canceled. There is a protective dome over all of Myriad. If Nocturnal is gone, that means you'll be down 2 players. Does it? Math? Nocturnal 2 people? You Twin Soul? For people who knows what's it about Myriad, the race is on tap. I think it's the same as last time, though I can't remember. I really can't remember because that was so long ago. We got the humans, we got the Dullahans, we got the Gutter Folk, we got the mutants, and we got the Twin Souls. I was actually just this morning doing a lot of coding of fixing up Twin Soul and kind of making them to be a bit more fun because I think people in the past had been intimidated to have to roleplay 2 characters. So I kind of split it up that Twin Soul would now be 2 separate players, but they're still kind of linked. Bug guys. I wanted to add serpents, but they would take a lot longer. I even tried starting it and it's kind of a whole thing now because they're snakes. They can't wear armor or equip weapons. And a lot more of the balance has been thrown into the weight of weapons and the weight of armors. So that like disregarding all of that and building a serpent with no arms and shit was like, I'm not gonna like rush this a day before the session starts. So none of them, but I added like a whole background system. It's a lot more streamlined. I don't know, I could go over it really quickly, but we are going to basically go over it again with the players, so I probably shouldn't. What day time is session 2 gonna run? It should be the same exact time unless somebody tells me today that this time was actually a bad time. Which I don't think will happen because I said that we would be doing it this week, this time and this day every week, and no one said anything. No one picks Bug Boy. Ashley is very disappointed in me. Because there's basically no upside to being a mutant. And she was like, why would you make a race? That is all downsides. And they're fucking mutants. Why would they have anything good? Why would you want to be one? That's the point, is that you don't want to be a mutant. But they have the opposite now. Like everybody except for Twin Soul gets backgrounds of like, oh, you know, here's like the little extra bonus of like thing you can do. Mutants are the opposite. They are like an extension of why you're fucked up. So one of them, for example, is flammable. You're used to being run out of towns with torches by humans because people don't like you. So you take more fire damage and you get more burn on you. That's it. That's it, man. That's all the mutant gets. Stuff like that. It's kind of like, what type of trauma has your mutant had? Here's a downside for it. But on the plus side, they can eat mud. So if you're into eating mud, that is a plus. I can already eat mud. If you're used to being set on fire, I don't think people become used to being set on fire. I think they become traumatized by fire and don't want it to happen ever again. I don't think you're like, remember that time I got lit on fire? I could go for that again. I think I'll be better at it this time. Respectable, respectable. Give me 1 second. How did Guy get his... When did Guy have immunity to fire? I think you're thinking of Marcone. You forgot that joke? I was thinking of Myriad, not like ancient shit. Hold on, I'm thinking too. If someone can't connect, I'm gonna like start pulling my hair out. I'm trying to think if like something might have happened to my internet that I actually have to port forward again or something.
gift because entertaining.
Hope you enjoyed the break, Star Blob.
Woo! Did I miss something? Orpheon, thank you for subbing. Bebraham with Yo Jarpo. Thanks for subbing. Thank you for subbing. Is there a tweet or something?
Gift.
But I'm helping players at the moment, which is what I was doing. People are trying to connect and making sure things work ahead of time, which is fantastic. Because honestly, the last couple Myriad setups have been rough. But I don't think there should really be a problem this time. I feel like I've had every major problem happen at this point that I'll either know how to fix it or it won't happen anymore. Oh, Knock is in the voice chat. Cool. Cool. We're still got like 30 minutes before we're supposed to start. Time to the PoE patch notes come out? Dude, you got me, man. Life of a dev. This current iteration of Myriad, a lot of stuff has changed. Maybe I can even read some patch notes for you guys. Like the major, if you're familiar with what's been going on. I don't anticipate making changes that are grand sweeping things anymore, like at all. So what is here, I will add to. It's easy to add stuff like for racial backgrounds. Before the stream, I was kind of bored and I just added like 10 because they were pretty like things are set up in a nice way right now. Things make sense right now. I don't want to be fucking around with this every single time I go to run a campaign, which is what I have been doing. There's like one more potential sweeping balance change that might need to happen that I'm fully aware of now. And we might test this game, but I don't want to spoil it because it might not even show up. If you remember what I'm saying right now, session 2, you might know what I'm talking about. But other than that, I don't want it. Heard this before, but this time it's true. Like there is no possible... I've never optimized stuff as much as I did during like this downtime. I think I know, but I'm probably wrong. Definitely. Don't think it's guessable. It's very out there. He added sex. Fucking he guessed it! The sex mechanic! Give me a second. I'm gonna put up the Myriad loading. I like don't remember. I know on the Patreon I have some ancient patch notes that I don't think were ever talked about still. I don't even think anything is really that significant. A couple of status effects changed. I entirely reworked how item generation works. I'm really happy with it. I think it's a really cool system as a man who makes things and gets to see the thing make itself. So there was the most recent Patreon write-up I think was exclusively about that and what changed and why it changed and what it does now. But it's kind of, to sum it up, every stat on armor has a weight value or a negative weight value, and it rolls and loops through an armor until it fills up the desired weight.
Really loves romance sex or something like that, Star Blob.
And it's fun for me. It's fun to look at. I like random generation. It's like if an armor's gonna have 8 weight, it'll just try and pick stats until it accumulatively adds up to 8. Because there's negatives, like an armor could have negative 20 HP. It'll like reduce the weight a bunch and just fill those slots up again. And again, that's really easy to just add new modifiers onto. Way easier than it was before. Well, like I said, a lot of stuff got ridiculously optimized where things are now set in their ways, but adding new things is easy on top of it. And then a couple of like I just honestly the biggest stuff that I probably did was remove things so that there's less complexity. Like there used to be block on shields. It was excessively, like I did it because I could do it and I learned how to do it, and I thought it would be really cool to have like, oh, like an on block of like when you block this happens, but I just give shields armor, which is basically temporary HP. I've been pulling back because in a short D&D game with an excessive amount of mechanics, you end up not being able to even see or improve your character in a way that it matters, because they're all separate. Is there a limit to the amount of modifiers? No. I believe technically currently right now it is on the armor specifically, it is allowing 2 negatives, which will make space for more weight. And then if it has more, if it gets like a 3rd negative roll, it'll cut it out and stop. But it's, even if that wasn't there, it'd be very unlikely for an armor to go like infinite mode, because the chances for negatives are lower. Potentially the only one that might be relevant to viewers is that sanity infinitely goes negative now. Before it was that if your sanity got to 0, you would die. And before that, it was if your sanity got to 0, you would get a madness and it would reset. Now it is your sanity can go down to like negative billion. And at my discretion, I can cash in negative sanity and make bad things happen. Or not 100% exactly like mechanically written down rule for rule how it's going to work, but I assume if we get into the situation where someone has like negative 50 sanity, then I can start dealing with it. Because also negative sanity scales your resistances now. Like the lower your sanity, the more vulnerable to fire you'll become, and the more vulnerable to psychic damage and stuff like that. So it is like an infinitely scaling slider of you're gonna die, but cashing in the sanity to technically like restore it. So if you're at negative 100 sanity and I, the DM, am like, this is the madness or the situation because of your sanity issue, your sanity would go back to 0, because you would kind of spend your deficit, and then alternative bad thing. But we'll see how that goes, or if it even becomes relevant, because it's pretty hard, depending on the campaign setting, to go insane. To go like that insane. I think they might have to like really try. Chuck last campaign was really kind of trying. He'd probably get there. That man would have been like minus 1,000. Like a 6-session game, right? This campaign should be about 5. It might be 6. It could happen. It might be 7. They could die. It might be 2. 5 is my expectation. Shore 4 was really like trying to like scare Selen into like, dude, you're gonna get us all killed in session 2. There will be consequences. I don't think they'll die in session 2. It's possible, but I mean, anything's possible. Anything.
Star blob, star blob, star blob.
Oh yeah, there's technically no declare system anymore. That would be a big change for enemies. So enemies and how they are represented is a big difference. No, declaration was the biggest time sink of prep imaginable. And I think I came up with some solutions that are a bit easier for me to prepare monsters, but also still explain what a creature is. Okay, I need a second, guys. We've got like 20 minutes until we start doing it for real. People are having trouble connecting to the server. I need to figure out what the issue is, so I'm gonna mute for a bit. But
A game for gift.
Hello, hello. Stream's back, and I don't think it started a new VOD, which is... I think I was in the middle of explaining what the problem was and what was happening. I got a new modem. I have a new router since the last campaign. I have to port forward for people to be able to connect to me through Map Tool. It wasn't. And then I set it up and it instantly was like, we're gonna do that for you now. Internet's on. Hopefully I don't have to restart my computer. But the internet did just restart. Yeah, apparently I wasn't even on a static IP. I did not know, because I thought after I got my modem switched, I looked into this and was like, oh, everything looks the same, like it's all good. It's not the case.
Gift because of victory.
Hello?
Yo.
Can we try connecting now?
Sure.
Are you guys doing this role play thing where I can't hear you in Discord? Hello? What's happening?
Role playing as a mute?
Did you guys make sure to set everything up?
What do you mean?
Why did Dyrus leave Discord?
Because he couldn't hear us, and he thought we
You couldn't
were.
hear us?
Yeah. I could not connect again.
Uh-oh.
Welcome back.
I might have to like restart my computer and stuff. I'll be back. It should work by start in like 15 minutes. I'm gonna go work on it though. Cringe. Ronnie, I'm gonna message you help.
Entertained gift.
:3.
Gift because entertaining.
Thank you.
20.
Honestly, I'm glad we're getting this out of the way before everyone joined in was like ready to go. Because I've been there before. Chat, what's the good one? I forgot. I learned this before. TCP or UDP? Because they also have TCP plus UDP, and I don't understand why that exists. Yeah. I am going to restart my computer and just do TCP.
Gift because entertaining.
I'm gonna restart the stream, guys. I'm gonna be right back. I just want to like double check that everything's working, and I'm not going to turn the stream back on until I can confirm that a player can join. And we still should be on schedule. We have 10 minutes. I think we'll be fine. I'll be right back though.